Detailed case summary. Griswold v. Connecticut was a landmark decision by the United States Supreme Court that recognized a constitutional right to privacy, specifically in the context of marital contraception. The court ruled that a Connecticut law criminalizing the use of contraceptives violated the right to marital privacy. The decision was issued on June 7, 1965. Background facts. The case began when Estelle Griswold, the executive director of the Planned Parenthood League of Connecticut, and Dr. C. Lee Buxton, a physician and professor at Yale Medical School, were convicted under a Connecticut law for providing contraceptive advice and prescriptions to married couples. The Connecticut statute in question, enacted in 1879, prohibited the use of any drug, medicinal article, or instrument for the purpose of preventing conception. Claimant, Estelle Griswold and Dr. C. Lee Buxton. Defendant, State of Connecticut. Argument in the court case. Griswold and Buxton argued that the Connecticut law violated the 14th Amendment, specifically the right to liberty. They claimed that the law infringed upon the privacy of married couples, preventing them from making intimate decisions about family planning. The state of Connecticut argued that the law was a valid exercise of its police power to promote public morality and health. It contended that there was no explicit constitutional right to privacy and that the state had a legitimate interest in regulating contraception. Final outcome and law justification. The Supreme Court, in a 7-2 decision, ruled in favor of Griswold, striking down the Connecticut law. A majority opinion, written by Justice William O. Douglas, found that the law violated the right to marital privacy and was therefore unconstitutional. Law justification. Penumbra of rights. The court identified a penumbra of rights emanating from specific guarantees in the Bill of Rights that created a zone of privacy. The First, Third, Fourth, Fifth, and Ninth Amendments, although not explicitly stating a right to privacy, collectively imply right to privacy. Justice Douglas argued that the right to privacy in marital relations was fundamental and that the state's intrusion into the private lives of married couples was unjustifiable. The concurring opinions further elaborated on the right to privacy. Justice Goldberg, joined by Chief Justice Warren and Justice Brennan, relied on the Ninth Amendment, stating that the enumeration of certain rights in the Constitution does not deny other rights retained by the people. Justice Harlan argued that the Due Process Clause of the 14th Amendment encompasses a broader concept of liberty that includes privacy. Key concept implications of Griswold v. Connecticut, 1965. Griswold v. Connecticut established a constitutional right to privacy concerning intimate marital decisions, laying the groundwork for future cases involving privacy and personal liberty. Key learnings. Constitutional right to privacy. Griswold v. Connecticut was pivotal in establishing that the Constitution implicitly protects a right to privacy, especially within the sanctity of marriage and personal decisions regarding family planning. Interpretation of the Bill of Rights. The case introduced the concept of the penumbra of rights, illustrating how specific constitutional guarantees can imply broader protections. Foundation for future privacy rights. The decision laid the foundation for subsequent rulings that expanded the concept of privacy to include various personal liberties, influencing decisions on reproductive rights and sexual conduct.